Good morning to our distinguished panelists and members of the audience attending the Global Democracy Coalition meeting in Seoul. I am Wen Li from the Department of International Affairs at the Democratic Progressive Party in Taiwan. My sincere apologies for not being able to attend the conference in person. I would like to use this opportunity to share with you the challenges that threaten Taiwan's democracy, which includes both external acts of coercion from China and internal challenges that we must address. Over the past 3 decades, the world has witnessed Taiwan's transition from an authoritarian state to a full-fledged democracy. Taiwan currently ranks among the top countries in various indexes conducted by respected organizations such as Freedom House or The Economist, including rankings on human rights, freedom of press, and gender equality. Taiwan was also the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage, and our country also performs well in various rankings related to medicine and public health. The accomplishments of Taiwan's hard-won democracy have only been possible through decades of social and political movements and efforts of the Taiwanese people. However, Taiwan's democracy also currently faces many immense challenges. On the military front, China has never ruled out the use of force and constantly threatens to invade Taiwan. China often uses its military exercises as an aggressive form of communication, aiming to influence and coerce the behavior of Taiwan and other countries. China attempts to prevent other countries from interacting with Taiwan. In the air, China is constantly sending fighter jets near Taiwan's airspace to harass and intimidate the public. The steady increase in PLA exercises attempts to normalize China's military activities in the Taiwan Strait. On the seas, China is sending its naval ships across the median line of the Taiwan Strait. Other gray zone threats often pose challenges to Taiwan's offshore islands, such as Kinmen and Matsu, including the potential use of fishing vessels or sand dredgers to damage our fishing industries and wear out the resources for our Coast Guard. Submarine cables between Taiwan and the Matsu Islands have also been damaged by Chinese vessels. Recently, China has used an accident involving a capsized Chinese speedboat near Kinmen as a pretext to escalate its pressure on Taiwan. In cyberspace and online, China is using disinformation to interfere in Taiwan's elections by promoting polarized viewpoints and exploiting ruptures within our society. This is often executed by spreading short videos with unverified information online. Aside from domestic issues, there have also been alarming narratives that seek to damage the reputation of other countries, recently targeting the US, Japan, Europe, India, and the Philippines. These actions attempt to create distrust between Taiwan and its global partners. In the international realm, Taiwan has long been barred from international organizations because of China's acts of obstruction. Because of China's actions, Taiwanese have often found ourselves isolated with limited channels for global interactions. This affects Taiwan's ability to contribute to the wider good of the world, especially in areas such as healthcare, technology, or humanitarian assistance. Finally, last but definitely not the least, Taiwan's democracy is not perfect, since internally we continue to face problems related to corruption on the local level and other shortcomings. This is especially serious in non-urban areas. Powerful local political families continue to maintain a tight grip on Taiwan's local politics through voter bribery and voter intimidation. This also creates a risk for China's external interference. With these challenges in mind, what can be done by other countries to help support Taiwan? The people of Taiwan wish to maintain peace and stability. Taiwanese understand our responsibility towards safeguarding regional security, and we will continue to devote our efforts to preserve the cross-strait status quo. Taiwan needs help from the international community, especially from like-minded democracies around the world. Public statements of support are extremely helpful, as it shows the people of Taiwan that we are not alone. They also counter false narratives promoted by the Chinese state media. Statements from friendly countries are the most effective when they not only urge for peace, but also denounce the specific actions of the Chinese Communist Party. Economic trade and exchanges among the younger generations from like-minded countries also help to strengthen our resilience. Taiwan also stands in solidarity with people who are threatened by authoritarianism. Taiwan stands with Ukraine. Taiwan stands with Tibet. Taiwan stands with Hong Kong. Taiwan stands with the Uyghurs. Taiwan stands with countless others who are threatened by the CCP's authoritarianism. In an era alarmingly characterized by authoritarian expansion, Taiwan will continue to stand on the front lines of democracy to protect core values such as human rights, freedom of religion, and the freedom of speech. I also ask our friends from the international community to show your steadfast support for Taiwan. Thank you.